How's it going, folks? This is Wayne R back with something a little bit different today. Today we're going to go over what I consider 3 classic songs that every beginner to intermediate player should be able to play on an acoustic guitar. They're not difficult songs, they all use open chords, but I think they're all great songs that everybody should know. So before we do that, I'd like to thank you all for the continued support. If you are already subscribed, thank you very much. You know, if you just recently joined, welcome to my channel. But a further way you could help me out is hitting that little notification bell down there. And also recently I've started my own Patreon page, so probably for the last 6 months I've covered, you know, a lot of the sort of lessons that I've done by putting the chords, the lyrics and the strumming patterns up on there to sort of coincide with the lesson. So if you want to go over and check that out, I'll put a little link to that in the description below, and you can sign up for as little as a couple of quid a month or however much you want to pledge, and it's all very much appreciated. It really helps me out continuing to do these lessons, keeping these lessons coming for you. Also, if you want to go over and give me a like on social media, I'm Wayne R Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now also TikTok, as they always say. I'm trying to get down with the kids. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Without further ado, let's get stuck in. Okay, so before I go over these 3 songs, I will post, you know, each song individually up. I'll put a little link to the comments below, so if you want to go and check the videos out a bit more thoroughly, obviously, you know, the strumming pattern, a few maybe embellishments that you can do around the chords and things, you know, go and check the full tutorials. But I'll just go over these 3 songs, and it gives you an idea of, you know, 3 essential songs to sort of be able to play on an acoustic guitar. So song number 1 is Knocking on Heaven's Door by Bob Dylan, famously covered by Guns N' Roses and Eric Clapton. There's, you know, 1 or 2 versions of this knocking around. But the original version uses a G chord. Now I'm using the 4-finger G. This is the verse chords. We use a D and an A minor, and the second time round this sort of alternates throughout the verse. We've got a G, a D and a C chord. So if we put those chords together, we've got half the bar on the G, half a bar on the D, a full bar on an A minor, and then we do a half a bar on the G, half a bar on the D, and we do the full bar on the C. So if you hear that,
this badge of me, I can't use it anymore.
okay, now you can use those 4 chords literally all the way through the song, or what I tend to do in the chorus, I just do the, you know, the G, the D and the C. So what we get is a knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Okay, now a strumming pattern that would work quite well around those chords. So the chords that go half a bar, the G and the D, so down, 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 up. And the chords that go for a whole bar, example the A minor and the C, we go down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. So if you hear that, we got down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Okay, so song number 2, we've got Benny King and Stand By Me, one of my favourite songs of all time. Now to play this, you're going to want the capo on the 2nd fret, okay? You're just going to need the same 4 chords all the way through the song, the same chord progression. So the first chord is a G, I'm using the 4-finger G again. Second chord is an E minor, third chord is a C, and the last chord is a D. And then we go back to the G again. Now the timing on those chords, we've got 2 bars on the G, 2 bars on the E minor, 1 bar on the C, 1 bar on the D, 2 bars on the G, and then it repeats again. We double up on the G there and go around on the G. What we get is
when the night is gone,
if you want to check my full tutorial out with this, I think what works really well is a percussive strum. like on the John Lennon version. But for this version, I'm just going to show you quite a simple strumming pattern, works really well, and it's a down, down, up, up, down, up. So we hear that around the chords. Okay, so song number 3 is That's Entertainment by The Jam, another one of my favourite songs. For this version, we're going to want the capo up on the 3rd fret, okay? Now there's 4 chords that you need for this. The verse chords are mainly a G, using that 4-finger G again, and an E minor 7. So we're just going to do an E minor chord, and we're going to keep those 2 fingers on the B and the top E string. So, okay. The chorus chords will be an A minor 7, and an F major 7. I play one with a C bass in, so you just take a regular F major 7, move your 3rd finger to the 3rd fret relative to the capo on the A string, little pinky will go 3rd fret on the D string underneath, okay? So... Okay, now the strumming pattern with this, obviously I'll go a bit more thoroughly over in the full tutorial. Like I say, there'll be a link in the comments below. But this little flick works really well. So on the G we do this quick, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, down. We'd also do the same on the A minor going into the F. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. Hope you all dug that. Like I say, just 3, really great tunes. Every sort of beginner to intermediate player should be able to play on an acoustic guitar. If you're into playing songs and singing especially, these are 3 great songs. Like I say, if you do want the full tutorials, they're all up on my YouTube channel, and I'll put a little link to each tutorial in the comments below if you want to go over and check that out. So if you dig what I do, please like and share my videos, tell your friends, tell your work colleagues. I'd really appreciate that, because word of mouth is a powerful thing, pointing them in my direction. As I've mentioned in the intro, please sign up to the Patreon page. That would really help me out. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe if you dig what I do. And if you are and you haven't already, please hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video up and you can keep up to date. So that just leaves me to say have a great morning, day, night, whenever it is you're watching, and I'll catch you all for a lesson very soon. Take care.